PDP and APC are facing serious crisis at the moment. But the thing is, I believe there's something that obviously God is trying to show to Nigerians, that both parties are not it, and Nigerians must not fall for their shits, because they've done a lot of harm to Nigeria. And if allowed to repeat what they started or what they're doing now, it will be more disastrous. But the truth here is that APC PDP at daggers drawn, and they are still in crisis, and they still continue to attack each other. One is the ruling party, the other is the opposition party, and it does not have to get as bad, but because one is not better than the other, that is why there's a lot of issues. But more details, let us dig deep more into what is going on right now. But please, before then, my dear people, ensure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, like, and also share this video. Yes, my dear people, without further ado, let us get right into the details of this report. Yes, insecurity politically motivated by PDP APCs. The ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) has accused the People's Democratic Party (PDP) of sponsoring strings of violent attacks in some parts of the country as part of its schemes to discredit President Muhammadu Buhari's administration, vowing that it was only a matter of time before sponsors of such attacks were exposed and dealt with. APC recalled how the PDP had been chased out of power in 2015 on account of the erstwhile ruling party's lackluster performance on security, saying the PDP was not qualified to chastise Buhari's handling of security. But PDP, in a swift reaction, asked APC to fulfill its promise of securing the lives and property of Nigerians instead of looking for scapegoats for its failures. The APC, however, reassured Nigerians that the security of the nation was of the highest priority to President Buhari's administration, adding that the government was effectively deploying resources to ensure all Nigerians went about their activities in peace and safety. National Security of the APC Caretaker and Extraordinary Convention Planning Committee (CECPC) Senator John James Akpanu-Odeh, who stated this in Abuja yesterday, noted that going by the major role played and the negligent handling of insecurity by the People's Democratic Party (PDP) when it was in government, the failed opposition party was seriously unqualified to speak on how the present government was tackling insecurity and the attendant rot the PDP left behind. The PDP apparently chooses to forget how the same insecurity it now desperately seeks to politicize, metamorphosed and festered under its watch, which ultimately led Nigerians to overwhelmingly reject it in 2015's election through their votes, Akpanu-Odeh added. APC said Nigerians still recalled how bad things got under the PDP, to the extent that Buhari, before he was elected president, was attacked by terrorists in Kaduna State. The statement reads, the country's capital, Abuja, became the epicenter of Boko Haram's attack, with brazen bombs attacks on the United Nations building, the police headquarters, recreation centers, markets, motor parks, and Eagle Square, where foreign heads of governments gathered to celebrate the country's independence, among others. Lest we forget, monies meant to buy arms to fight insurgents were stolen and diverted to private pockets of PDP members and their cronies, while Boko Haram seized Nigerians' territory and hoisted their flags. This is no longer the case under the government of President Muhammadu Buhari's government. Security funds are no longer being pocketed, and no inch of Nigeria's territory is under the control of now disseminated insurgents. Aside emerging security incidents recorded in some parts of the country, which is equally being tackled by our security services with great success, the APC is not oblivious of the politically motivated security incidents being sponsored to discredit and destabilize this government. These evil sponsors and perpetrators will soon be unraveled and made to face the full weight of the law. In keeping with our election promise to Nigerians, President Buhari has shown uncommon leadership, intent, and capacity to permanently end all security incidents and criminalities in the country. So, for the PDP to suggest the country's security situation is at its worst when it was rejected by the electorate in 2015 shows that its leadership is out of touch with the state of the nation, particularly successes recorded by this government in safeguarding lives and livelihoods of Nigerians. The record investment in the procurement of military and intelligence platforms, trainings of service personnel by the Buhari's-led administration had led to the neutralization of insurgents, arrest of bandits, and kidnappers by our security services. While the PDP labors to politicize security incidents in some parts of the country, the truth is this government's promise of ending insecurity is on course and would soon be realized. On a daily basis, insurgents are surrendering to our security services, bandits and kidnappers, camps are being sacked, our forests are being cleared of criminals, other undesirable elements. It is clearly no longer business as usual for these criminals as was the case in the previous administration. Under this government, the military and other security services have been reprofessionalized and re-equipped to meet the growing exigencies of security in the country. Well, I love the way APC just keep deceiving themselves, saying that security was worse back then in 2015. Who would have thought? Thank God Nigerians are here to explain the shit going on right now, because the truth is the insecurity right now is nothing compared to what happened or what happened between 2014 and 2015. Now people cannot sleep with both eyes closed. It is that bad. It is that terrible, because the security situation of the country is virtually in every state, and it is not just a kind of very mild one. It is intense and serious in every state. Kidnapping has become a new business in every state, and you tell us that security is better off. It should keep getting better, not getting worse, really. So they should stop pointing, accusing fingers on each other and face the truth. And the truth is, this administration has done worse, and the PDP is not in any way better. That is just it. So, guys, that is it. Thank you so much. Please drop a comment. Let us hear from you. Let's know what you have to say about this, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.